warm welcome. You've joined us here on ET Now. I'm Ashesha Dwaryu. And today on Commodity Central, we're going to put the spotlight on India's ethanol blending program. Now remember, ethanol blending in India currently stands at 20%, and we are aiming to increase it higher to 25 and 30% and even 100% going forward. But there are several challenges that the industry is facing. There are several claims which suggest that higher ethanol blending is actually affecting mileage and it is impacting engines. So is this true, and what's the outlook for India's ethanol blending program going forward? To discuss this in greater detail, we are now joined by Mr. C.K. Jain, President at GEMA, or Grain Ethanol Manufacturers Association, now joining us. Mr. Jain, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. And first, Mr. Jain, let's talk about the current ethanol blending target, which stands at 20%. And Hardeep Singh Puri has already spoken about increasing it to 25 and 30 and even 100% going forward. How realistic is this, in your opinion?
Thank you for calling me here. You see, presently the program of ethanol is 20%. Its target was 2025 and it has been achieved by 2000. As far as E25 and E30 is concerned, yes, they are going to come in. But for that, you need, even for 100%, you need a flexi fuel vehicles. So first the vehicles has to come, dispensing has to come, then this is all possible. Everything is possible and everything has to come in the country. Reason being is a domestically produced oil. Ethanol is domestically produced oil and which is replacing the import of fuel. So what Mr. Puri is saying is perfect. There is no problem in E20, E25, E30. But these are not that tomorrow it is going to come. It's going to take some time. The engines of the automobile has to be right. Everything has to be right. Only then it is really possible. You see, it cannot be overnight in any case.
Cannot be overnight. It has to be gradual, and it will perhaps happen over the period of next few years. But let's talk about the contribution that will come from the grain-based ethanol energy sector in particular vis-a-vis the sugar-based ethanol. How much incremental contribution will come from ethanol manufacturers? How much is the capacity currently, and how much is it likely to increase by going forward to increase allocation to ethanol manufacturing?
Yeah, correct. In 2025, ESY 2025-26, the grain has supplied 70% of the requirement of OMCs, and almost 30% came from the sugar unit. You see, as far as the roadmap for future is concerned, there is only space to increase the ethanol via grain, because grain farmers are still deprived. And please think about that and keep this thing in mind that this ethanol program is for the farmers. Whatever we sell, 70% of that is going to the farmer's pocket. Grain farmers are really marginalized and they really need their incomes to go up. As far as ethanol is concerned, ethanol is mainly produced from maize. And maize farmers are well marginalized and they need more better pricing for their produce so that their prosperity or their income increases. So ethanol program is directly linked to the maize farmers first, then for other sugarcane, and then for surplus grain and other things. So it has a total role to play with the farmers, and we are sure that this program will continue to grow. Flexi fuel vehicle will come, E100 will come. You know, there will be a difference. There is a big notion at the moment that E100 will be supplied in the existing vehicle. That is not correct. I will tell you about two things about E100. First, it needs flexi fuel vehicle. Flexi fuel vehicle means those fuel vehicles who can even use the base petrol, which may be 20, which may be 30, whatever is